Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we will be modeling this low poly stylized castle door using Autodesk Maya 2022. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. Let's start with a cube. Press Ctrl B to bevel the cube. After beveling, go to Edit and select Duplicate Transform. Move it up to the level you like and press G to repeat. Here I'm duplicating 8 cubes. Select all the cubes and combine, then go to Edit tab, select Delete All by Type, History. Select the cubes, go to Deform tab, and select Nonlinear Bend. Rotate the bend handle to 90 degrees, press and hold J to snap when rotating. Go to the Attribute Editor and tweak the settings until you get this shape. Select the cubes and go to Edit tab, select Duplicate Special. Go to the settings by pressing on the little box. Use these settings. Delete the bend handle by selecting everything and delete the history. Select these faces and scale them in words. If your scale tool is like this, press D to rotate the pivot point. To grow selection, press Shift period on your keyboard. Add another cube and switch to vertex mode to resize the cube. Press space bar on your keyboard and go to the side view. In side view, switch to face mode and box select half of the faces and delete. Inset an edge loop and switch to vertex mode. Use the vertices to change the shape. Select these two and combine. Go to Edit tab and choose Duplicate Special. Now select all and press Ctrl 1 to hide the unselected one and press Combine. Press Ctrl E to extrude. Now inset some edge loops. After insetting the edge loops, press 3. Add another cube and resize it. After resizing, bevel the cube. Switch to Edge mode and select this edge, then press and hold Ctrl and right-click to add an edge in the middle. Select the middle edge and bevel. Now switch to face mode and select this face. Press Ctrl E and extrude. Now start beveling the edges. Add a torus and scale it down, and snap it to the door handle and reduce the size. Add in a cube and scale it up like this. Select the cube and the inner door, go to the side view, press 4 and switch to wireframe mode. Press Ctrl 1 to hide the unselected ones. Select the cube and scale it down in the x-axis. Inset 2 edge loops and switch to vertex mode and change the shape. Press Ctrl 1 to hide other objects. Select the edges and bevel. Press and hold Shift and move the object to duplicate. Switch to vertex mode and select the downside and scale it down. Now inset some edge loops. Add a sphere and scale it down. Now duplicate the sphere. Select the spheres and combine them, then duplicate. Inset an edge loop here and bevel it. Select these two walls and combine them. Select these faces. Now go to Edit Mesh tab and choose Duplicate. Select these objects and extrude by pressing Ctrl E. Add a cube and rotate it. Go to Face Mode and select this face. Right-click and go down and choose Invert Selection. Delete the other faces. Select these face and press Ctrl E and extrude it in words. Now select these faces and extrude. Select the inner face and delete. Switch to Edge Mode and select this edges and bridge. Select this object and move it inside. Press and hold Shift and duplicate. Select the door wall, then press and hold Shift and select the small object. Then go to Mesh tab, Booleans, and choose Difference. Select these faces and delete. Switch to Object Mode. Select these two objects and combine. Switch to Edge Mode and select the edges and bridge. Here switch to Vertex mode and select these two vertices and go to Edit Mesh and Merge. Select these edges and bevel. Select these inner edges and go to Mesh tab and choose Fill Hole. Add a cube and scale it down. After scaling down the cube, inset an edge loop. Now switch to Vertex mode and move this vertices down. After that, select the edges and bevel. Tweak the settings until you get these shape. Now select these faces and extrude. Press G to extrude again and move it downwards. Go to the side view and box select these vertices and move them up a bit. Now inset some edge loops. After insetting the edge loops, go to Deform and choose Lattice. Use the lattice and tweak the shape. Press Ctrl D to duplicate and press Ctrl G to group. Go to the channel box. In Scale Z, press -1. Press spacebar and go to the side view, then go to Create and choose Curve Tools. Select CV Curve Tool. Now use the curve and draw. Now switch to Vertex mode, tweak the curve shape with the vertices. Add in a cylinder, select the curve in the cylinder, press Ctrl 1 to hide the other objects. Go to the Attribute Editor and reduce the cap subdivisions to 0. Select the face and scale it down. Now select the face and the curve and press Ctrl E to extrude, increase the divisions. Go to face mode and select these faces and delete. Go to Mesh Display and choose Reverse. Go to the side view and select the curve, switch to Vertex mode and use the curve vertices to adjust the shape. Add another cube and scale it down like this. Bevel the cube and scale it down an x-axis. Inset some edge loops and select these edges and bevel. Select these objects and separate. Select one of the spheres, combine it and duplicate. Add a torus and go to the attribute editor and set the subdivision's axis and height to 8. Go to the top view and switch to face mode. Now select half of the faces and delete. Switch back to object mode. Press D to change the pivot point. Press and hold X to snap on the grid. Press Ctrl D to duplicate and press Ctrl G to group. Then go to the channel box. In Scale X, press -1. Press and hold Shift, then rotate to duplicate. Select these two objects and go to Edit tab and select Duplicate Transform. Now press G to repeat. Press and hold V and move the chain and snap it to any other object. Add another cube. Press and hold Shift when scaling to duplicate the cubes. After duplicating, select the cubes and bevel them. Press Ctrl-D to duplicate and press Ctrl-G to group. Go to the channel box. In Scale Z, press -1. Select the face, press Ctrl-E and extrude the face inwards, and press G to repeat and move the face up. Now inset some edge loops.